Go! Ready?
Gonna give this time to the tailback. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Bravo!
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Run. He's checking.
2nd and 11. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Someone West.
No. Tight dog. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Bang.
Shoot.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches and some times maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Chopper!
Kill.
Go!
Kill, check 3.
Go!
Check 3. Mike, check, 59.
Hard! 3, go!
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Box drop.
Back to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
First carry for Darius Geis. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check it out, read.
This is Geis. And they can't corral him. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 36-yard line. Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side, it's a great chance it can turn into the type of play we just saw there, a big gainer.
They'll run on first down. It's Green. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Check 52.
On first down, this is Geis. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff looking right. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now Williams on 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he lost the football. But the Redskins look to get this one back, and indeed they did. It's still Washington football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
50, Mike 50. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
We're scoreless after 1. To throw on 2nd down, Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Check nickel.
on the ground. Geis. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis taking it in as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0.
Hey, man, I thought they said you scored, man.
Set now to kick this one away.
I was set up
goes.
like, oh, I was going to pick this field goal play. And then I see
That'll be
this
taken
dude.
in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, that was weird.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down.
I don't care that.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity.
I don't care that your man broke on the ball. The fact that
Big
my
play,
man didn't touch
right
the ball.
in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Hey, Orbit.
55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Drop in. Mike 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Come down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Dude, why
It's a
didn't
Harvin, and it's intercepted.
why my people not catching the
Picked
ball?
up by Troy Apke. And he returns it into enemy territory.
Dude, why my
Down
people
to
not
the
catching the
45-yard
ball, bro?
line. Harvin, the intended receiver.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
On 1st down, Williams. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Williams now. Off play action. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught.
What?
Touchdown, Washington. DJ Chark,
Bruh.
45 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Bruh.
Partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in
Just
the
stand back
middle
in
of the
arcade
field.
mode
And
again.
that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Dude, these people have been breaking tackles like crazy.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
See that?
Ready, ready.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns
See what I'm
early.
saying?
Probably not very
Nah,
deep into their
but they don't
script.
seem
I think
realistic.
that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, ball's out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Be ready, be ready.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill.
Bro,
Still
I'm telling you,
churning.
bro.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
It don't make no sense, bro.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Kill, kill, kill. Hey, watch it, watch it. SOS.
Look, squeeze. Shoot.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Easy work. It's easy work.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
You got three down.
Get it.
Here's 2nd and 8. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack.
Now, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Coming in.
80 weapons.
Yeah. Oh, another?
Hey, alert 3. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Go.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
6-6. Pull it high.
Yo,
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
yo, where you at?
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Double up.
Yes.
Check.
You ready to find
Check. Go.
Switch.
Hey, lock it.
Twitch. Watch the twitch.
I can take the game and see if it's going to kill me because
So that'll back him up 5. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. This will be a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Lambo is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
It's Geis on the counter, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL. And here, pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Looking to throw. Williams. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away.
They kicked the ball out of bounds right there at the 20.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line.
I appreciate it, bro.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
55, my guy, 55. Rabbit.
2nd and 1. His throw incomplete.
The fact that he wouldn't go
This
to the
defense has been
sideline.
very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Bruh.
Boy,
We
no
ain't touch
chance
nobody.
as he
We
was
going
met
for it.
and
We don't care.
dropped
We ain't got
behind the
nothing to
line
lose.
there.
We already
Nothing
losing.
doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Doug Patterson keeping the offense on the field. They're going on 4th down.
Check 55 to mine. Check 55 to mine. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. He sets to fire deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Mike, 55.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He connected on his first, this from 41.
Man, what the
and
heck?
Lambeau will put this one through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Here's Williams off the play fake. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. DJ Chark, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
That's the same safety that got blown last time.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Greystone, travel.
ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch
Now.
Yeah, man, do it.
Ready?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield.
Dude, why is he running so
30,
slow?
The 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 61 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17.
21, Eagles 13. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that? Right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Guy's showing he's going to be an important part of this Redskin backfield as he's in there again for first down. Back to throw. Williams going for the deep ball. And that is going to be pulled in.
Dude, I wonder what my safety is doing.
Wow. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. And even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
We gotta dub this nigga. This nigga killing us.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Get the ball.
2nd and 9 now.
What?
And that's
Come on, bro.
It's Green here. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Why
Here we go. Here we go.
they do me like that?
Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Williams operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Down.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Complete to number 83.
We got this.
It's a gain of 10.
Come on. Set.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Box, light. Two.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
They go to Johnson again, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike. You. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Hey, Haywood. You better be afraid of me. Mike 55, Mike 55.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Okay, what you talking about?
Recon, 152 fighter.
The Atlanta's on.
Get him. You got it. Mike, check. 59. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Rock it.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Hey.
Mike 59. I'm coming. Check 59.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Dude, I know you're
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved.
Bro, you got one job.
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
Mike 59. Not today, you are. Not today. Say.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Watch 81, fellas. Watch 81. And let's get that home. Watch the safety creep.
Number West. Go.
Watch twins. Alert flare.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Todd. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 20-yard line. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
A quick throw out right here. He's got it complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Let's go. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. 55, mark, guys, 55. Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Looking to throw. Williams. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Williams. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep. Right side.
No.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Yeah, that is some trash right there.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Geis.
I knew he couldn't do that counter. I just couldn't be on the person that I wanted to get on.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I got you.
What are you doing?
They run with Howard. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
At the Eagles' 5-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
53 is the mic.
They'll try to run this one in. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Dude.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Geis. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the interception by the Redskins. D leads to a touchdown. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point.
That makes no sense.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
But that's the 3rd touchdown they done caught like that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Man, I don't care nothing about that there.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Man, I don't care nothing about that there.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Hey, Orbit.
I got you. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Get it.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
You don't care about none of that.
Mike 55.
You don't care about none of that.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his
Right
man
here.
on the out route. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Let's go.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
What's up?
55, Mike.
Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
We don't care
that
about
one
none of that
sailed
mess.
on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Hey!
Squeeze, double.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5. That one good for 37 yards.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off and coaches go, two hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one with a defender right there. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. It's hit.
Man, you gotta make a shot off that ball.
And the snap will come
They need
inside
they need
the
it.
5 at the 4.
They need
Get
it.
only
Nah,
a
look,
yard there.
they
Now
need
it's
that stop.
3rd and goal.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I ain't talking to you right now. Shh. I ain't talking to you right now.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Watch the run.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Steps away to his left.
Bro.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds
At least give me
remaining.
a chance to make a throw.
Away on 4th and goal. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory.
Check 53, you get what, man?
Hope somebody get hurt this way right here.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
I was too slow. I couldn't reach
He's
him.
got it complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So a